Yeah, so we're still hoping to release an album a year or an album every 2 years.
Yeah. So what, is there going to be recording taking place fairly soon to get album number 3 underway?
Yeah, we're hopefully starting recording for that in August. So hopefully by August we'll have everything going, and hopefully by the same time next year I'll be talking to you again about the new album.
Right, okay. And how's that going to sound? Have you got? Will this evolve in the studio, or have you got kind of a definitive idea of how you want that to sound already?
Yeah, the sound of the new album is coming out. Maybe it sounds a lot like it still has the heavy feel from this album, Incoming Yage, and it has a lot of influences from our last. I think it's a mesh of both albums put together. Like, there's a lot of different, we're playing around with notes a lot more and trying to push our technicality up. Yeah. In terms of band, in terms of just like our style of writing. And there's a lot of cool rhythms in there. We're still messing around with a lot of rhythms, a lot of tempo. So it works out great.
Right, so that's the plan for the rest of the year then. Get another album recorded, which is fairly prolific going, I would think. What about gig-wise? Have you got much planned for the summer?
Yeah, gig-wise, we're supposed to be touring with Monarch, and they're a band from France, actually, and we're touring with them in June. We're doing some shows with them. July, again, we're still, we're supposed to be doing some shows with Bridges to Dreams from Montreal, and hopefully all that works out, and just playing as many shows as possible. Yeah. Right now, it's about, especially, when you lose not one member, but two members, two key essential members, like our bass player and our drummer. It's about, we have been playing shows and they've been going really well, but to get that bass back where, we were before they left, we were very tight and, we had a good sound going. So it's about getting back to that sound and getting back to where we're 100% comfortable on stage right now. I'd say we're about 70% comfortable, so. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's basically the rhythm section's changed. Is that going to make a difference, make an impact on what the next album sounds like?
Definitely. It already has impacted even, our shows that we've been doing. We find that I don't think it's a bad change at all, actually. I kind of prefer the change. Right. We have, our bass player, previous bass player, he liked to do a lot of walking and, he likes to play a lot of notes, which is a good thing. So you liking a bass player who likes to experiment. And our bass player now, Bobby Ryan, he's really about just providing a good solid foundation for all three guitarists to mess around on. So it's really opened up our spectrum of playing a lot more. It allows us to do a lot more in terms of guitar work and in terms of effects and stuff. Yeah. So it's actually worked out and been more beneficial than not beneficial.
Right. Well, we're going to hear a track off the new album, of the current new album, the one that's out now, Incoming Yage, and hopefully you're going to be able to explain this to me. The one I'm going to play is called, I think, Accountabilityable.
Yeah, Accountabilityable. That's actually all the names are from, they're quotes from some of our favorite cartoons that we've done, and Accountabilityable is actually a South Park reference. Oh, right. I don't know if you've watched South Park.
I've seen it, yeah, not overly. I haven't sort of followed it that in-depthly to have spotted that one, but where else are the other song titles from? They from other cartoons?
Yeah, she died in the input of her. She died in their input-output, in the prime of her input-output. That's from Reboot, which is a classic cartoon from the 90s. It's about, I don't know if you know about it, but it's
know the name,
about these people who live in a computer. I don't know. It's a good cartoon, classic 90s epic. And the hair tonic one, License to Sell Hair Tonic to Bald Eagles in Nebraska. That's from Bugs Bunny, Looney Tunes, which we actually went through and had a good time sitting through a lot of Bugs Bunny stuff. And Mono means one, real means real. That's classic. That's from The Simpsons.
Well, yeah, I suppose being an instrumental band does give you the opportunity to mess around with song titles a bit more. You don't have to just stick to what the obvious line at the chorus is.
Yeah, plus we know people get frustrated with it. It's kind of just a joke we play on. Our last album, we got some bad reviews on our on our album name,
right?
And like our song title. So now it's just become a thing where, if we know people are getting kind of annoyed about it, then we're just going to keep doing it because we think it's kind of funny.
So, is that thing going to continue for the third album? Is that going to be cartoon quotes, or have you got another idea for that one?
Yeah. Well, what we're trying to do right now is because like hieroglyphics and incoming Yage, we actually discovered that it was HI, which goes with the alphabet. So we're going to try to keep going with the alphabet and try to go through that.
Okay.
So, I don't know, when you're instrumental, right, you don't have any lyrics to mess with or anything, so it's kind of just the ideas that you come up with as a band, and that's just from hanging out with each other and spending too much time together, so it's great.
Right. Well, thanks for coming on. We're going to hear the Accountabilityable now off the new album Hieroglyphics. And, I'll speak to you in a few months' time then when you've got the third one all done and dusted.
Definitely. I cannot wait. Thank you for having me on.
Nice one. Thanks, Billy. Here it is then. This is the Yage Letters and Accountabilityable.